Hi Libras, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your 2018 yearly reading for my subscribers only. If you're new, welcome and thank you for coming by my channel, and for those of you who have been supporting me through the entire year and from the beginning in 2016, thank you so very much. Or was it 17? 16? I'm gonna have to go back and look now. All right, I'm starting out with the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I'm going to do a month-by-month, 12-month spread. And I'm going to start out with the Sacred Circle Tarot, and then we'll clarify probably with the Gilded Tarot. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined messages regarding Libra's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the year of 2018. All right, so we are shining like the sun in January, you guys. I'm not a Libra, but I feel this energy. And it feels good. All right, we're starting out with a situation that involves a gentleman and money. I might as well bring up what I've already brought up. I have some Lenormand cards I always lay out before I start my videos, and when I use them, it's a confirmation of what I've been feeling beforehand, and I just love it. This card is in the middle of a 5-card spread. So this is the cross. This is feeling a little bit burdened, but it is also about your lower back, I just noticed. But I'm feeling burdened in some way when it comes to a gentleman and great comfort financially and etc. Towards the end of the year, I feel like a message coming in that could be a very surprising, positive gift. It could be news about moving. It could be news about some sort of change, positive change. So again, let's get back to January. We have you shining like the sun. So you got this gentleman, this nice place, decent finances going on in January of 2018. I'm going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Nope, I'm not. Change my mind. I'm going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot deck. I kind of go with the flow. So I'm going to clarify, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please provide Libras with clearly defined messages regarding Libra's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the year of 2018. Wow. So some of you are hearing about a new exciting opportunity. You're very, very passionate about it. Maybe even it's a new path in career. There's just something plain exciting in your life. It's a new path. Maybe it's a new little person. Something you're very passionate and excited about in January is going to make you shine and feel fulfilled like the sun. It could be a job. February, we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is the energies of wanting to get things done. Setting your goals, reaching your goals. Setting your goals, reaching your goals. And then for some reason, finding yourself in a position of the Four of Swords in February. Looking at how much energy you put into something and then deciding what to do with that final sword. Well, am I going to stay here? Are we going to move? Am I going to choose a new path in finances? What's this new beginning going to look like in March? Well, there's some tradition here. And the Hierophant. So this could be a traditional wedding. Maybe planning a traditional wedding. Maybe that's that new exciting path, as somebody is going to be shining like the sun because maybe over Christmas and the New Year they got an offer of marriage from a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or they have that in their chart. And that's that domestic fancy fulfilled, and now setting goals and thinking, oh, I have all this stuff to do. So in March, here we are, traditionally doing something. Somebody may be going back to church and doing something traditional. Maybe it's a traditional lifestyle that someone has just been kind of feeling burdened about, maybe guilty. I'm going to keep going. So, April, we have development. We have a 4, okay? A solid foundation at home, a solid foundation in career and finances, a solid foundation that involves a brand new path in love and or a brand new blessing. So this could be maybe creating a business, some new idea, new path, new goal, new blessing at home in April. Developing new love. Baby could be born in January, and there's things to get done, and then there's this traditional thing comes up like marriage or something, and then there's maybe, so somebody might be going through in March, maybe doing some sort of a baptism, developing a solid foundation for this new love. Aha. All right, so May, something coming to an end, going through a spiritual transformation, growing through and coming out on the other side. Something is being let go of so that you can move into new waters. So maybe someone is moving home, and that's what that development, this foundation, this home, it's going into a new blessed direction where it's a more beautiful home. Maybe that's what the message is about with the moving. Maybe you're feeling burdened with where you're at because there are too many things now or something, so you're wanting to travel and move and bring an old path to an end and start in a new neighborhood. All right, June, feeling restricted. Maybe a little sharp with your words, or connecting with someone else who may be sharp with their words and you feel restricted with them sometimes. Maybe you had to speak the truth to someone. Or you were feeling restricted and went and connected with someone else who may have air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. July. Health. Okay, so messages about health. Messages about finances. And this page is connecting over to talking about money with this air sign. And they may be restricted somehow. So when I see health there, you know, make sure if you are trying to talk to somebody about money in June or July that you just kind of understand that they are being represented with the restriction card. So they are kind of tight at that time with their finances. And they're trying to do their best. Don't let your health get affected because of what may feel like is an injustice, because Spirit is saying with the justice energies, which is a major arcana, Spirit's going to help for you to have things turn out in your favor. So don't stress, okay? July, everything will feel fine and balanced once again. So August, we have harmony. Finally deciding in your heart who your true love is. And then we have a path. Wow. Okay. Well, somebody's going to have to make a choice in love. I mean, they don't have to, but they may come to a point where they feel like they are going to find harmony in a different path. This could be finances, because we have the wands here. Opening your heart to a new opportunity. Something more traditional. Moving into that new neighborhood is the new path, the new direction, and finding harmony there. Some of you, I can't help but say, you may have to travel in May to see someone who has passed, and I hardly ever say that. And I feel like you may feel restricted financially to be able to take a trip, but you're going to do so anyway. Spirit will work everything out to make sure everything comes together about a situation. And in September, and I feel like that's an older person, by the way. September, we have abandonment, like happily leaving something behind for a minute and mourning the past at the same time. Maybe somebody's going to step away from both paths for a minute. October, we have rivalry. Okay, rivalry maybe with someone who you've worked with for a period of time, and you know that it's time to move forward. Maybe you're just not getting paid what you want, and you're kind of bummed about leaving in October, but you're going to let it go because it's just better for you, right? All right, so November, we have courage. Yay, the Two of Wands, deciding to step into a brand new path. Stepping forward with courage. And look it, you've gone full circle. You made it through some very spiritual process, and now you are confidently stepping into this new world path, knowing now what you did not know then. And in December, there may be some sort of sacrifice when it comes to a situation involving a difficult child. Maybe you're trying to help with that child. Maybe you're worried about that child who's been a little stinker. And maybe a child is tied to the path. Someone may be acting like a child in December, and you're letting them go because you have finally decided that you have the courage to step in a path that you have a lot of control over. It is tied to the marriage card. It is tied to justice turning in your favor. It is tied to you having the courage to sacrifice what or whoever stands in your way this year so that you can clearly go after what is best for you. That makes, so yeah, I mean, this could mean a lot of things, obviously. It's about a message, though. It's about someone. It's about travel. Somebody's coming in to give a message. And I feel like the message is going to confuse you. Should I stay? Should I go? What do I do? Whoever's energies these are. Now, I only pull so many energies in a general reading. If you want a personal reading, of course, my email is josiek42@gmail.com. So to start out with, for the beginning of the year, we have the King of Swords. This is probably you standing strong in your path. You know what you want in the beginning of the year. You're excited about this new fiery path. And then you stop and you think for a while as you're setting goals for yourself. What is it that I truly want? Should I stay? Should I go? Do I want marriage? I am moving to a better, more fulfilling, blessed path by the universe. Maybe to a new home or a new neighborhood in April. So in May, I may travel and think about or visit family. Even though I may feel financially restricted, or I connect with someone who is dealing with And it could be you with these swords here. Bringing an end, traveling, making a decision, and communicating with someone who may be another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, about finances. Now we have the go-ahead when it comes to health and things turning in your favor. Because your health is confused by, do I marry this person or do I go into this restriction area with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini? That would involve bringing an end to a situation and moving forward and starting anew. Which path do I take? There's a lot of harmony. And justice is marriage too. There's a lot of harmony here when it comes to August and trying to decide this path. It's like attention comes from every direction. And then something has to be abandoned. Part of you is glad about it, part of you is sad about it. And it has to do with that air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, that maybe you thought you were going to have a life with before. And in October, rivalry, getting tired of maybe just a financial situation, wanting to move ahead. Maybe there's rivalry with somebody because of finances, etc., etc. November is about having courage to step in a brand new world path when it comes to justice and traditional marriage. In the end, I think you're sacrificing, or you're still contemplating, what does the future path look like for me? It's like Spirit's saying with the Page of Swords, just lay down the sword for a minute. And don't become opinionated in one way or another. You know, a decision doesn't have to be made in 2018. And I feel like you guys know that you can choose whatever you want. Here we go. Something happens quickly with that person who's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. And some of you guys might see them as husband material. Or they were a husband, and now you have to use diplomacy because they owe you money, or there's a situation about money. So the Shaman card is saying, you know, now's when you start to contemplate, was I in the right path? Was I in the wrong path? It's about finding yourself in the right path of your own right now and centered. And think about what you want to manifest as you move forward from that moment. And you may be thinking about this in February. Because love is a funny thing. We don't want to get lost in passion and lust when we're searching for love and romance, right? Someone may have ulterior motives when it comes to bringing you into a new path. And that person could very well be the fire sign, or this is just how you guys are thinking. Therefore, you become kind of stuck in your thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. So the moon is going to be hanging around between May and probably July. But you're going to eventually decide what it is you need to do to maintain that position of leadership at home, to know what it is that you want in your path, to claim a position of maybe greater financial pay. You have the ability to push past any discord or heartache this year. You have your warrior energies with you, helping you to do what is right in your heart. That's where you'll find that bounty, when you take time to reflect. There is a new adventure here I see when it comes to finances, which I was feeling before. especially in the middle of the year, deciding a path maybe in August that gets you very excited about finances. It's fulfilling. And it's new. And there's a lot of financial gain there. Some of you may have to let go of an old path to recover and to start anew. But you've got the star card energies to hope, wish, and pray on what it is that you truly want to open your heart to. Open your heart to a solid foundation. Know that you can manifest anything at this time. You are the beautiful lady, and you are initiating that which you so choose this year. So as you move towards what it is you desire, whatever fulfills you this year, your goals, your hopes, your wishes, you will find success. Because the High Priestess is guiding you to get you beyond the fears of bondage that people think of when they are married. Know that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. These are actually blessings coming your way. So think about that when you're suffering emotionally, because the message is going to come in, see? And the message is going to be about moving ahead. And you're going to know by the end of the year who it is has to be sacrificed, as far as no longer in your path because you're moving in a different direction. Let me clarify to my left a little bit more. In the beginning of the year, we have great fulfillment, contentment, and contentment financially. And here you guys are with the Empress energies, major arcana, Spirit's helping you to manifest this new beautiful path, this new beautiful idea. Because you have the Emperor energies to be clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused when it comes to what it is you're manifesting. And there's a lot of equal give and take. There's a lot of balance and love. Now in the middle of the year, we have this sword guy coming in, talking about a situation involving children or involving the past, wanting to maybe get together for a cocktail, and Spirit saying, be careful, because these magician energies are tied to someone who has, we'll just say, issues in the kindest of however that may apply to each of you, or any of you, or none of you, okay? So the Tower is crumbling because an offer came in and the Wheel of Fortune started moving forward and you were looking at an offer. But I think by the end of the year, when you look back, you're going to realize that the person you thought you were heading toward in the middle of the year ends up not being the one you wanted. And this is a big lesson this year. So it's starting out in relationships for sure, but it could also be relationships with business, getting excited about a business, rethinking a business. Is it a traditional family business? Something new is developing in that business because you're being blessed with an opportunity to maybe start a new division in that business, but then you leave that business behind and you move towards someone else who's a little bit harsh, who doesn't pay as well. And then justice turns in your favor and you become very harmonious because there is more than one option available in August. September, you're kind of bummed out because you have to leave something behind, but yet you're happy to. So October, a little bit of rivalry. You've done something for a long time, but you want the courage to move on, which you do in November. And then you realize what it is you have to sacrifice, what the right thing to do is. And you let someone go who has been just, I think it's a harsh word. It takes like one harsh word or something in the end. And you can then lay down that battle. So quite a year. I would focus on finances for sure, because look at right below that is, you can make great money this year. Lots of money. You can do very well. So financially, you're rocking it out. Yeah, there could be a couple offers here for you. Libras. So let's look at love. Timestamp 24 minutes and 51 seconds. This is the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to clarify. I'm not going to clarify yet. I'm going to see what Spirit has to say through this deck and a Celtic spread, and then we'll see if I clarify. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined messages regarding the year of 2018. Love and romance, please, Libra. All right, so starting off, they're saying let go of control issues. Don't worry about a thing. The situation is set to unfold as it should. Allow it to do so. The card crossing that is you want to work on your partnership. You don't want to work on your partnership. That's why Spirit's saying let go. You know what? It's all going to happen. Just pray and we will help for it to happen in the bestest of ways, because Spirit does things the bestest of ways. We usually screw it up. So in your thoughts, we've got a new person maybe in your thoughts. If you're single, obviously. In your foundation, you deserve love. You're lovable. Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you, Libras, this year. In the recent past, maybe you were working on freeing yourself from some sort of thinking or thinking about a person constantly. It's time to take back control of your life. Give this relationship a chance. Let go of control. A new person may come in and stir your romantic feelings, and Spirit knows you deserve love. You're going to be very attractive this year, and that's maybe why you'll be contemplating a second choice in August. Some of you, not all of you. Again, this could be someone's acknowledging you through work and is offering you an opportunity in August. Now, in the next 4 to 6 months, you have control over forgiving and learning from the entire experience. Forgive others, for we know not what we do. We're all learning the same things, but at different times in different ways. Okay, so let go of control, forgive, learn. Most importantly, learn what it was you were supposed to learn from the situation and move forward so that you can release the past and experience more love moving forward. Make the effort. Spirit's saying great love is when you actually give it all you got. In your hopes and fears, it's about self-respect. You deserve love. It's in your foundation. Spirit's saying don't worry about it. Give the relationship a chance. You're very attractive. You are their person. That person has stirred your heart for a reason. Don't try to control it. Forgive and learn from everything that has transpired from the past. And then experience more love in where you are at today. Make the effort. That's what makes you attractive. That's what makes them attract you as well. Know that your self-respect is what's making you so romantically attractive. And in your outcome position, know that your love life benefits as well as we forgive. Maybe our parents, maybe whomever. If we don't let go of forgiveness, obviously that darkens our aura and it affects our life path. In a 3-card summary to my right, we've got the beginning of the year talking about flirting, having fun, extending your lighthearted energies. And in the middle of the year, we have having to release the energies of an ex. Okay, so love yourself first. Time apart from someone may be on the horizon because someone reconciles or comes into connection with someone else. And Spirit's saying it's okay to be, to allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Just pay attention to the red flags. Of course, if you're single, you're attractive, that's not the problem. The problem is other people see things differently than you do, and probably not in the most beautiful of ways. Okay, in the outcome position, Spirit's saying, don't worry. Like they said from the beginning, let go of control issues. Know that divine timing is working in your love life. That by the end of the year, you will be sacrificing maybe a final part of what you thought something was. And I think what that something was a burden. Was old feelings of shame, regret, guilt, defeat, whatever it is. And I think this is Spirit coming in with the rider energies in the stork, helping to nudge you in the right direction, to give you messages as you let go, as you forgive and learn, as you continue to make the effort in love and know that you are so, so beautiful. Be wary of those who try to come back from the past this year. There may be some temptation. Yep, can't control love, Spirit's saying. It's all about balance. I have new love and a happily ever after at home. So if a new love comes your way and you have a home and a family already, then obviously they gotta go. You do deserve love, so know that Spirit's trying to bring it to you, but you or someone else has a little dishonest energy here. Free yourself from some sort of fantasy of the past. Know that you are attractive, but a lot of times people just don't accept our love, and that's the way it is. Or maybe you are attracting people, but you're not into what they're offering. Forgive and learn. When it comes to money, especially, I'm feeling like don't let money become a main focus with somebody who probably really is struggling. Make the effort to recognize what you have now, Spirit's saying, because this is spiritual guidance. To take your experience and knowledge up to this point and to move forward. To take the steps you're being guided to take by Spirit this year. Now I want to quick close with a spiritual guidance word, or I'm sorry, message from your angels by Doreen Virtue. Woo, it's been a long day. And I hit 30 minutes. All right. So if you're feeling like this, you're not the only one. The whole world is feeling these energies. So it is feeling to me like this may make some sense and help you through the year. Okay? Wrong side. We have Caressa, who is telling you, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon the angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Okay? So put away old fears. The burdens you're having are the fears. And Spirit's going to bring in the blessings in such a way that as these messages come your way and your life changes, you're going to, when it comes to new loves, I don't think you're going to look back. This is going to be a year of fun and contentment and joy and happiness. Thank you again for coming by my channel. I hope to hear from you throughout the year of 2018. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Take care and God bless.